All right, let's give you the setup now. Companies that are reporting earnings this week. Cisco, that's after the bell today, Jimmy, right?
Yeah, and it's had a great rally over the last 3 months in particular. It's had 2 good quarters in a row. Now, I want to just, I don't want to be cautious, but I have to be a little cautious here. It's trading at 16 times forward earnings. And for Cisco over the last 15 years, that's high. Usually it's around 13 times earnings. What that means is one of 2 things. If they do well this quarter, which frankly I think they will because of AI expenditures that are going their way, then I think that multiple can be validated. Estimates will go higher, and with it, the share price. But boy, if they miss, this thing's coming down hard. I don't think they're going to miss. I just need them to do a little bit better than the estimates as they usually do.
Okay, AMAT is tomorrow after the bell. Joe, you have that in the T.
Yes, Lam was a dud, Clack was a dud. AMAT's going to be all about what does the China demand look like. So the pressure's on. You also want to hear on the conference call their thoughts on the new administration and what the potential restrictions and the environment as such is going to look like.
Is there a direct read-through to the others which you said are a dud to this? So, I mean, are we assuming that it's not going to be good?
Could be priced in. The news could be priced in. Yeah, they kind of all three. I mean, Jimmy, you're there with me.
Yeah, I'm with you.
All three of them trade kind of in.
AMAT's down 10.5% in 1 month's time. So, yes. I mean, it's one of those outliers.
We sold Lam Research out of the ETF at the end of October.
Okay. Disney. That's tomorrow before the bell, Jimmy.
Yeah. Is anybody noticing the little bit of bid that Disney has here?
On Succession, you think?
No, I don't think so. I think that's a 26 thing. I'm not thinking about that. We've got a full another year of Mr. Iger, and that's good, by the way.
But I'm talking about there has been talk this week that maybe you're getting closer, and even closer than some had expected, to naming a successor to Mr. Iger, and that, you know, James Gorman may be taking an elevated role in that.
It's an interesting point.
Reading through to how he handled his own succession and transition at Morgan Stanley, what that's going to mean for Disney. I just wonder if there's any of that, getting that clearing event, if you will, kind of out of the way.
I think that's a very good point. By the way, I think there's downside surprise potential. I think Josh Domaturo, and I may have mispronounced his name, he's the head of experiences, theme parks, et cetera, is the odds-on favorite. He's done a very good job. I think the market would be disappointed if he is not named. However, acknowledging your point, Scott, I do think just the business is getting better. The stock has been held back by weakness in theme parks during the middle of this year, and I expect that that's going to recover, while at the same time the streaming business continues to pick up profitability.
All right.